Hello and welcome to the Talking Shrimp podcast. My name is Mitchell Lewin and I'm joined today by...
Hello, it's me as always.
It's Joel May. It is. Hello, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be here, as always, in this hot seat.
In the hot seat. It's warming up in here. It's been a bit cold. It's been a few days.
It has. I'm fed up with the cold.
Do you know what? I'm fed up with the cold.
Exactly.
I'm saying it now. This January has gone on too long. And yes, I know it's February, but it just still feels like January.
Yeah, it feels still. It's horrible, mate.
It's grey. It's sad. And do you know what? I was going to say we're going to move on, but do you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about something else that's sad.
Oh.
We're going to go straight into it. You were saying how poor your January's been.
Oh, yeah.
And you just think things were looking up. And
I was so hopeful.
was looking good.
And then it crashed.
Over to you.
Crashed.
Over to you, Joel, mate.
Okay, so story time, everybody. I went to go and watch a gig. I went to go to an Inhaler concert on Saturday that just went. And I enjoyed myself. It was a lovely day. Until after the gig, where my car, there was an issue with it, in resulting that I had no dash cam and a broken window. That's what happened after the gig.
Well, it didn't happen after the gig, did it?
Well, it didn't happen after the gig.
It happened during the gig.
Yeah, I have a time window. But yeah,
you don't have a window though.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
So your car got broken into.
My car was broken into.
You know how it feels now, then? Welcome to my world.
Yeah. I know what. Well, actually, no. I think going back to the OGs of the podcast, anyone who's listened to us prior in the last probably 50 podcasts.
Yeah.
So it was a while ago we talked about this. Mitch's car was broken into
a long time ago.
About 5 years ago. Yeah.
And
it was his back window that was broken into, and a few things stolen out of the boot of the car.
They stole a lot, to be fair,
wasn't it?
Reading tickets. A camera.
Yep.
Don't ask me why all the stuff was. Bag with loads of shopping in.
Yeah. Loads of stuff. But that was like side of the street. Like we were at fault with that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, we weren't at fault. We were parked in a parking space.
Yeah.
That was on the street.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, I was gonna say the amount of times we've done that. Yeah, exactly. And the amount of gigs we've gone to and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So this time I parked in an actual car park, which I think we've got better at. We've never had a problem with it before, and that's what happened. So yeah, I did that, came back from the gig, and it wasn't just my car. Another couple further up in the car park, their car was broken into the exact same way, and their dash cam was stolen too.
Shocking, isn't it? So okay, let's play this scenario out. You've had a good gig, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Roll me through what happened. You obviously
I had a good day.
I know this feeling. I've had the feeling of walking back to my car and the realization.
Do you want to know, right? I'll set it up.
It's horrible. So go for it.
Okay, so I went with my missus, right? Yeah. And we went up to the gig as normal. Parked up, went to the gig, came back, walked back, and I was saying, been good to be fair. I'm ready to get back. And I literally just did the after gig thing that we've always done since your car has got broken into. No, you haven't. I'm not making this up, right? I walked around to the back of my car and I went, you know what? Actually, it might look bad, but it's not bad. I'd probably park here just as my missus said, oh, actually, nah, Joel. No, no, you need to come see this.
Oh, no.
And then I went around to see
she saw it before you?
Window. Yes.
Oh.
And both our hearts kind of sank. And I reckon I called the police within 60 seconds. I was pretty on it, to be fair, because of like hours.
Yeah.
And they obviously referred me to like what was it? Burglary. It's another section anyway. It wasn't like the emergency.
What usually ends up happening is you get put through to forensics. And then forensics takes about 3 days to get to you.
Yeah.
And they tell you to leave. This is what happened to me. They
No, you're right. That's literally what.
I'm going to jump back into my story. This car got broke into.
Yes.
The worst part is the first, minute where you're like, oh shit, what have they taken?
Yeah. That's literally it, yeah. And I worked out and I was more like, okay, I need to sort this now.
Yes.
Like, you're in that mindset.
Yeah.
Of like,
and then you're like, what can I do? And for me, because it was on the street, I was like, where's the CCTV?
Yeah.
Looking at, there was a block of flats not far away. I was like, I wonder if there's cameras there, if that's picked it up.
Yeah.
Like, literally just going through everything I could. Called the police.
Yep.
I was going to say useless, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
Well,
They were useless. The police were useless in my scenario. They basically told me to wait there. Forensics will be with me in the morning. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? I've got to get to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Just sit in the car? And they were like, oh, can you leave the car there? And I was like, with the back window smashed open.
Yeah,
you want me to just
exactly.
leave the car here
It's
and
just
travel back?
advertisement of, yeah, exactly.
Travel back to Shrewsbury from Manchester. How am I meant to do that? Not without taking my car.
Exactly, and it's more risk to you, really.
Yeah,
I was more annoyed at with that scenario
and
and mine. I'm more annoyed at the fact that I wasn't asked if I was okay.
Yes, are
you safe? Are you okay? That should be number one.
Yeah,
in my eyes, it should be that, and that's what I was. More
are you 100% sure they didn't ask you that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember thinking that at the time, and I was like, "Aren't you gonna ask? Like, aren't you fussed?" Type thing. I was more annoyed with that, and I understand they've got certain policies and stuff like that. I understand that, but I was more annoyed like the more human side of it. Yeah. I was like, "Are you okay?" Type thing. But yeah, anyway, so that happened. Went up to my missus when as I was calling the police, she clocked this girl who was upset further up the car park.
Oh, okay.
And they both literally said at the same time, like, "Oh, yours as well," basically.
Okay, right.
And their car was exactly the same situation as mine, and yeah, me and the guy, literally exactly the same sort of situation. They'd gone to Inhaler as a couple, done that, and then me and him were both on the phone to the police about it.
Yeah.
Got a crime reference number. And ended up having to just seal the window with a blanket and drive 50 miles an hour on the way back.
Lovely stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a life we lead. What a place we live in.
Yeah.
What a world we live in where someone valued a dash cam.
Yes.
And
sorry,
I'm going to say, because I know a bit more of the story, they rummaged through your glove box and took nothing.
Yes, yeah. Nothing else was stolen.
Yeah, just the dash cam.
Yes,
the cable was still all there.
The cable's still there.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
Is the cable still in your car? Have you taken it out now?
I think it's still in the car. I don't think it's plugged in because it was in the cigarette lighter. So
fair enough.
In the
So this person,
yeah,
whoever they are, or a group of people who have done this, have broken into your car.
I'm going to say it. An utter melt has done that.
Yes,
an utter melt.
Knobhead.
Yeah.
For what purpose?
What is the point?
This is what I'm trying to say. They valued their maybe selling that for £20.
Yeah,
no offense to you and your
it wasn't major.
Now ex dash cam.
Yeah,
no, it's probably worth like 20 quid second hand, if that, tenner maybe.
Yeah,
they valued that £10 more than that hassle that it's put you through to have to sort around with fucking insurance companies, which only one who's had to deal with them. You know the pain.
Yeah.
Sorting out getting the window sorted with then another company, unless the insurance is sorted. Driving back.
Yep.
Dealing with the police. Just melts in this world.
Utter melts.
That value that £10.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I get people living situations where £10 is like. I'm not saying this is like £10 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but for the amount of hassle that this person has put you through,
do you know what's crazy,
for no reason.
You're totally right. And leading on to that, I was parked in between a Burma BMW and I think an Audi on the other side, and I remember looking at all these like other cars, and I was like, why mine? Like we discovered that it was only me and this lad who had dash cams in the car.
Did they? What was their car like of similar?
Their car was
value?
a Seat Leon.
Huh?
Seat.
Okay.
Leon.
Yeah.
So similar value and literally just dash cam. The rest of them didn't. But I was like, what is the point? Like literally was the point. But I'm hopeful, some CCTV, and to be fair, I can't discuss further information, but I'm hopeful that the police are investigating. Basically, that's the best way I could put it. I hope that something comes about this.
Well, you were parked in a I'm going to say in quotation marks, secure car park.
Yes,
with
I
CCTV
paid for parking with CCTV. Yeah, exactly. And
there's hope.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to kill your hope right now. You ain't ever getting that dash cam.
Oh no, I completely agree. But I would rather either something from the police side happen or something from the car park side happen and say, we'll waive the excess. We'll give you the excess. Or
That's
whatever
never going to happen.
I know.
Because I guarantee you, in that car park you parked in, there'll be a big sign on the wall with a load of writing of how much it costs.
I know.
And then at the bottom it'll be like, we're not liable for anything.
No, I know.
Damages.
I'm more like
robbers or whatever.
I'm more hopeful for it. Like anything now is a bonus sort of thing. That's everyone. But the main thing, everyone's safe and everything and things. The mad thing is, I had stuff in the boot that was probably worth 3 or 4 times as more as that dash cam. Not ridiculous, but
did you have a good spenny out in Manchester?
I went to Cheshire Oaks and stuff. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I was like, that's mad. Yeah, that's literally mad. I can't fathom it. I don't understand it. But so that was my weekend.
You just got to take the positives, haven't you? Like you said, I remember it took me a long time afterwards to process the positives from it.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a bit more rational thinking than me, I think, where you've already started thinking of them positives. It took me months.
Yeah, but I think
months to think of them positives. Yeah, to be like, at least we were safe.
Yeah, no, I agree. And like the car was still there, I could still drive home. The tires weren't slashed. I think I'm more chilled out about it because, as simple as it sounds, I think not a lot really phases me anymore. Really, I've got to be honest.
You said that deadpan staring at me, complete eye
Nah,
contact,
do you know what I mean?
and I didn't want to break the eye contact.
Life's shit, ain't it? There's no other way of putting it. You may, if you think life's bad all the time, then anything good is a bonus.
It's so depressing.
And it is so depressing.
It's so depressing.
That bit of advice that I'm just giving out.
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah. But yeah. Wait. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on, right? In all this, right, I need to say this on the podcast because I've saved this till this moment because, right, colleagues, people of the internet, anybody listening to me right now needs to know that Mitchell Lewin has completely gone off my emergency contact list because I called him 10 times to no answer. No answer, my colleague.
Can I tell you why?
Go on, explain it. Were you broken into?
No.
As well? Wow, no way.
Hold on then. Wait. Let's throw back a second.
No. My emergency contact is complete and utter failure.
Right, okay, hold on. I'm going to throw some things at you then straight away.
Go on.
Was I actually ever your emergency contact?
Yes. Why wouldn't you be?
I don't know.
You were in the same situation. You would have been the one to be like, have you done this? That. Do you need this? That. That is literally what you would have said. Do you want to know what I was doing?
Oh,
no, I don't actually.
I'm going to tell you anyway.
Were you playing with yourself? Probably.
No, I wasn't. Oh, what the hell? No.
If that's more important than me.
I was sat in a pub in Wales with very little signal, and I didn't realise till about 11:30 that you'd rang me about 10 times.
And you didn't call me back?
No, I thought it was too late and I was going to bed.
Mate, it was like 10 calls.
It's not out of the question for you to ring me a lot of times.
That's really bad.
Right,
if anyone who's listening, you need to like rank this. No. Is that bad or not?
Right, okay.
And it will be a poll. It will be a poll.
Let me give you some parameter here. Joel rings me a lot anyway.
I do ring
you a lot. And if I don't
10
answer,
times.
You ring me about 4 or 5 times.
10 times in a row.
I didn't know it was in a row. I didn't see that.
What do you mean you didn't know it was in a row?
Well, I just said I'd missed 10 calls, so I thought you just called me over a progression of time.
So when you thought, oh my god, like he
I
could
thought,
be
oh, it's
dead.
11 o'clock.
I could have died.
I
could have gone back to the car and I could have died.
Well, you wouldn't have rang me.
Yeah, but I could have been running from someone.
You wouldn't have ran. You hate running.
I could have been running away from someone, couldn't I?
Do you want to know what went through my mind?
And they could have like shot me or stabbed me or thrown something at me.
I would be concerned if I was your first call over the police.
And you wouldn't care, would you?
Do you want to know what was going through my mind? Let me answer with this then. This is my answer to you saying, would you? Yep. My thought was, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. It's like 11:30. I'll wake up nice and early and I'll give Joel a ring in the morning.
That's ridiculous.
And I woke up at 6 o'clock and I got up nice and early.
That's ridiculous.
Got up and I was like, do I give Joel a ring? I was like, nah, Joel hates waking up early. I'll give him till like 10 o'clock.
Wow.
And then at 10:05, you rang me.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Do you know who did answer me first time?
The police.
Will and Danny.
Oh, okay.
Our colleagues in our other video. There you go. So Will and Danny are now my
question to you is though,
what?
Right, this is going to sound very horrible.
Yes.
What would calling me and or them have achieved?
Because calling you would have said, like I said earlier, have you done this, that, and the other? When you get back, do this, that, and the other, because you've gone through the same situation.
Fair.
But it didn't fucking matter, did it?
Well, you didn't need it, it seems like.
No.
It didn't. All I'll say is...
I've been waiting so long to record this podcast after that happened. I remember thinking this when I called you, and I was like, I'm saying this on the podcast.
That's fine. That's fine.
As my window blanket was flapping in the wind, and all the glass was falling through the door.
All the times you call me, I answer almost every time.
75% of the time.
Yeah, and if I don't, I call you back.
You didn't.
No, it was
10 times.
It was like 11:30.
On a Saturday night. You knew where I was.
Yeah, and I thought, you'll be. I was going
to bed.
I
could be dead. I could be in a gutter.
Well, you wouldn't have rang me 10 times if you were dead.
Yeah, but I would have prior.
Well, it's too late at that point. Then what would calling you back achieve?
Exactly.
It's too late at that point.
It's ridiculous.
Well, okay. Here you go,
a poll will be on.
You ready for this?
All I want is a sorry. All right, that's all I want.
You beat me to it.
Go on.
I'm sorry I didn't answer the phone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. See now we're.
I don't regret it, but I'm sorry.
No, but we're grown up enough to move on now.
Rich, mate. That's...
I'm not rich. I'm Joel.
Anyway.
I'm not rich anymore.
Anyway. Anything else you want to discuss about your car being broken into? I would love to talk forever and a day about the
logistics,
state of this
opinions,
country when it comes to people's
I've always
respect
liked
for others.
Okay, let's do it politically. Okay, let's do this politically because no one can say
we're not a political.
No. Listen to this. Okay, I like the name Nigel. Don't you?
I like the name Nigel.
Thank you. And that's moving on swiftly.
That's your password.
Thanks, just giving it out there.
It's your
mobile data.
Your mobile data password, which I hope is not turned on all the time.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Because I have unlimited. So there you go. So thanks for that.
Not on roaming though.
Right.
You're checking, aren't you?
No, I'm not checking.
You're changing your password?
No. Mitchell's phone number is 075.
Stop.
You just give my password away.
It's not the whole of your password.
People could be. I'm giving your whole thingy away.
There's a difference between a phone number that everyone
it
can access.
It starts with 075.
It does.
And ends with.
No, it's stop. Okay. Right, moving on.
Okay.
Whilst we're on the subject of cars.
Yeah. I love that film.
Oh, I like that film
Sorry,
too. To be fair,
wait. Okay. Sorry, we can't move on. This is a positive from Inhaler. I want to say this as well. When we were at Inhaler, I was thinking I'm going to say on the podcast, right? So we went and we were in the upper circle right at the front, and we could see the back of the circle. Okay, and these three lads, were there like fairly pissed, to be fair, but enjoying themselves, right? And every song they were basically consoling their mate with, and I'm sure he was going through a breakup.
Oh,
he was emotional at the first few and stuff, and the one was like what was it? It Won't Always Be Like This. That's one of the songs. And they I couldn't hear Inhaler. The lad screamed it in his mate's ear, give him a hug, kissed him on the cheek, and they all fell over.
All fell over?
Yeah, they were all gone, mate. But fair play to them. I don't know the situation. I have a video. I will put it on as like a little thing.
I don't know if we should publicly post it.
They were embracing themselves. They loved it.
Okay, maybe.
It was really good.
We'll see. If the video's there, the video's there.
If you're out there or you're listening to this and you're at that gig and you're those people, fair play to you.
Good stuff.
Looking after each other like that.
That is good.
Go on. Anyway, sorry. Now you can move on. That was a good thing to say about the gig.
Have you heard
the Muffin Man
of a graduated driving license?
A graduated driving license.
Yep. You ready?
Is it like when you know when you go to like I don't know, like a adventure theme park type thing, and you go on like a little like tractor or car or whatever, then you get a driving license at the end, and you think you've
It's just like a little picture with a monkey on it that says you passed your driving test.
Exactly, and it's got your name spelled differently.
No, it's not that at all.
No, okay, go on then. Sorry.
I'm going to divide the audience.
Ooh, I mean you already have.
Yeah, fair. A graduated driving license is...
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yep. Yeah. Still ready?
Yes. A graduated driving license would put a set of restrictions on new drivers who have recently passed their practical driving test for a period of time.
How long is the period, do you know?
Depends what, if it was put in place, a government would decide.
Oh, right, okay. So this isn't an actual thing? This is a concept?
This is an actual thing.
Oh,
in
where?
some countries.
Oh, what like?
And was proposed in this country.
Okay. What countries? Like
I think they
Europe
use it in the US. I think they use it in Ireland. I think in Ireland they have like a 2-year thing where...
Okay. Like a probation period.
Like a probation period. This is what would be expected if it was put in place.
Yeah.
A limit to how many passengers you can have in a car. A driving curfew on the driver who...
So a black box, basically.
Yeah, but it's law rather than a black box.
Yeah.
A lower limit for drink alcohol intolerance rate.
Yeah.
A set speed limit that you can't overpass. And an engine size that would be mandatory, as well as having a mandatory P or R on your car that is
you're gonna
visible and set to a specific standard.
So you're going to have a load of teens just pass their test who can only buy smart cars and only drive themselves from, like, let's say, breakfast until dinner time, completely sober.
So my question to you,
basically,
Joel May.
Yes.
Are you in agreement with this or in a disagreement?
No. No, I'm not in agreement at all with that.
I don't
think that makes a lot of sense, really. What data are they going off?
Okay, good thing you asked us.
Here we go.
Well, government states that from 2023 shows that a quarter of fatalities from collisions involving a car driver involves at least one young driver, with 1,417 young drivers causing fatal injuries each year. In a total of 4,959 people were killed or seriously injured in 2023 as a result of a collision involving a young driver.
Okay,
that's the stats.
Fair enough.
Before you move on, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, the flip side.
Yeah, don't say that yet. We'll come to that.
Right, just going off that.
Going off that, I can understand it. Do I agree with it and want it in place? No. No, I don't.
I
don't think it should be in place. This is my opinion. I'm going to say my opinion right now. I don't think it'd be in place. I respect that them numbers are high. And one of the things that was stated was basically, if them numbers were against anything else in this country, change would happen. Completely agree. I
can understand what you mean with the figures.
Agree.
What I would say is, let's go deeper with that quarter, for example. Not just the quarter, but in the percentage of young drivers, I'm saying, that is a massive loss for the other percentage who aren't in that bracket.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
The massive, it's like the whole thing. Like, there's no bad dogs. It's just bad owners.
Exactly. Them numbers are specific to the fatality, where there's no numbers stating what the other half of what am I trying to say? We're not getting a whole number. That number is for that specific. But how many young drivers are there in total?
Drivers. Yeah.
So,
and how many do drive quite well and stuff, because in theory, you've just passed your test. You should be the sharpest.
You should be the best driver.
Yeah, you should be the best people on the road. I know not for necessary experience necessarily, like overtaking on a motorway and stuff like that, but for sharpness and actual awareness of the rules and regulations, you should be the best. In theory.
Yeah. But it all comes down to each person.
Okay, let's do the flip side. Should we do the flip side? Have you got a flip side?
The positives to it. Well, no. The reason I'm bringing it up is it's because it's quite a topical thing at the minute in this area.
Yeah.
It's very close to home, where I don't really want to say people's names, but if you search it in terms of Shropshire, there's a lot of people pushing for it from Shropshire, which I completely agree with, and I think it's a very good cause. Not going any more into it.
Wow.
Than that.
Would you sign up then? Would you agree with that?
I'm not signing up to agree with it. I don't think it should be in place, but the people affected by this are the families who are forcing for it to be in place, and it went to Parliament. It didn't pass. I think only recently it didn't pass. So I don't think it's going to be happening. Just people listening who start thinking, "Oh my god, I'm going to be taking my driving test soon. I'm going to have to then have another year of."
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's not going to happen. I don't think in this.
I also don't think that gains good driving experience. I think you'd be more conscious of everything else.
I think it's just,
you wouldn't, grow.
It's too restrictive, in my opinion.
There's
enough restrictions on young drivers as it is in terms of having to pay for insurance.
Yes,
which would sort of set back people who,
in theory,
younger drivers anyway.
Let's go with the insurance and the money with that. Would you decrease the insurance? Should decrease with younger drivers because of the increase in safety and regulations around that. Then, so young people should abide by the new rules, however, pay less. That would be a fair, wouldn't it? Or more fair.
If it worked that way.
It would be more fair, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because in theory, there shouldn't be that many accidents because of these regulations.
Well, that would be then, I guess, the ideal. That would be the reason, isn't it? Because the reason that young drivers' insurance is so high is because of them stats that we stated.
Because of the stats,
there's so many people having accidents, so many fatalities involving younger drivers. Therefore,
I would love to know the flip side with older people.
I'm going to be honest, I've got no stats on
that.
But my agreement would be, if that's the case, there should be one for at an age limit where you then have to either retake a test or something along those lines.
I do think retaking a test is a good idea, maybe after 50. I don't think that's the worst thing, because there's a lot that can change between... Let's say you pass your test at 16 and you get to 50, you're still on that old... that's a long time where certain things could change, or you need to brush up on a few things. Even if it's just a theory, Not the practical side of it or whatever, but... I don't know. What do I know, eh? We're just sat here doing a podcast, but that's my theory.
I'm sorry, I was just going to get a number up for how many fatalities per year caused.
Oh no, here we go.
What age do you want to
say? It's over 65. There you go. OAPs.
Is that an OAP age?
I think so. Well, it is for town season.
Okay. According to data from National Safety Council, the number of fatalities... sorry, I'm reading this straight from... it's from Google, but I can't see where it's... I think it's from the Gov website. Is this Gov? I want to get my sources right.
It's good if it is the Gov. There you go.
I don't think this is Gov. I'm getting it from an AI overview.
Okay.
Caused by drivers aged 65 and over is significantly lower than younger age groups, with around 5,053 fatalities per year reported from drivers between the ages of 65 and 74, and a further dropping to 3,445 for drivers 75 and over.
Yeah, well,
indicating that the older the age group generally has a lower rate of fatality crashes.
I have to say, I know we're just on about fatalities and certain things like that, but I've had more issues driving with older people.
In agreement.
In my I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm just saying my experience.
I'm saying my experience too, and I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I've had more issues with that.
Had more issues of older people. I've seen. This is gonna sound bad as well.
Oh yeah,
the accidents I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
Have all been older people. It might not have been their fault. I think the one old fella had a bit of a stroke or something at the wheel, and he
that's
sort
different.
of
But I mean,
rolled to the side. Going off these numbers as fatalities is kind of showing more why younger people are more likely going to drive erratically and stupidly and cause a more fatal accident.
Yes.
Older people are going to have less fatal accidents, which I think is proven by how people drive on the road, because older people tend to drive slower.
Yeah, I think older people would have more like bumps and scrapes.
Yes.
Than
stupid accidents.
Silly accidents that shouldn't in theory happen. And then I understand like the flip side is younger people that shouldn't, go and kill someone that could do that sort of thing. Yeah. Well, whilst we're on the theory and concept of Cars, what a film, eh?
We discussed this a minute ago. I love the film Cars. One of my favourite films.
It's really good.
Say.
Yeah, and I would probably only say the one is.
I've seen the second one and I did quite enjoy it.
It's okay.
Haven't seen any more than that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Better than Planes. Planes isn't very good.
No, Planes isn't. But there you
go.
Yeah,
just to backtrack onto that, if you support it or not, what's your opinion on it? Let us know.
Yeah, please do.
I think we have quite a younger based audience. I think our audience is around our age group mainly.
In a way.
I think we have. I mean, every demographic's different, but here we are.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I had something else completely to go on to after that, and I can't remember what it was.
Would you like to discuss the big story current to date?
Super Bowl?
Yep.
Is that actually what you were talking about?
Yeah. Do you want to discuss it? Kendrick?
Yeah.
Fair play. Back him all the way. Love Kendrick.
I like Kendrick too.
Kendrick's way better than Drake. There you go. There's my hot take.
What's that?
Kendrick's better than Drake. His album's better than Drake.
Clickbaiting to hell now. If this is all we discuss and we name this something about the Super Bowl,
we're gonna AI my face onto Kendrick.
No, we're not. I'm not doing that.
Thingy Williams.
I'm not being
Serena
Drake.
Williams.
Sorry,
Serena Williams.
Okay.
She was there.
I'd rather be Serena Williams than Drake.
No, I want to be Kendrick. I don't want to be Drake.
No, you can be Kendrick. I'll be Serena. I'm not doing this, by the way. I spent way too long on that Fight Club one from last week.
Mate, he literally is there, and he's like, "Shall I say it? Nah. Shall I say it? Nah. Oh, I'll say it. Yeah. And then goes into it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good little publicity stunt and stuff. But to be fair to him, I back him all the way.
It's one of them. It's not the best halftime show I've seen, but it's not the worst either.
It's definitely got people talking, and I think that's what should happen.
But no action's going to come from it. It doesn't matter.
No. You could imagine Drake's lawyers there, like, when he's like, I'm going to say it, and they're like, what? Okay. What? Oh, okay.
And then he says it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who cares. I'm proper being not argumentative.
On the fence.
I'm proper
You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence with everything today. My thing would be, obviously, I'm not in agreement with anything.
Well, did you like it?
The performance?
Yeah.
No, not really. And I quite like Kendrick Lamar. I didn't really like the songs he picked. They're not really the Kendrick Lamar songs I listen to. So
no, I like the aesthetic of it, the idea around it and all that. It was pretty cool.
It was fine.
Nah, it's alright. It was just enough. How do you put it? It was enough for a rapper to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if you get a band and stuff, when Coldplay did it was quite a show, and then you had
Coldplay have done it.
Coldplay have done it, yeah.
Did they? Oh.
2016, I think.
I always just think of Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson stands there. Prince as well.
Ages.
That's a hell of a one. Prince as well. Yeah, Michael Jackson, Prince. I was gonna say, but when you think back, with the outfits and stuff like that, you're gonna think back more probably the Drake thing, really, with this, aren't you? And
that's the thing. He sold his moments of fame for that one comment.
Yeah.
Which will not live on.
No, his whatever he's wearing, the Nike shoes he's wearing have gone up 400% in sales.
Oh, really?
Mental, isn't it?
I love that though.
Crazy.
I love that. Just his fashion choice, which I'd love to know if he was putting them clothes by or he just chose them just on a random.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then that skyrocketed. I mean, Nike don't need it, but.
Yeah, but
skyrocketed that.
Nike just
trainer.
Email him, so cheers, mate.
Yeah, there's sales. Someone panicking and Nike going, "Oh my god, we're selling everything out! Get more in the presses, get more!"
No, I do remember. Do you remember his performance at Glasgow a couple of years ago?
Nah,
that was really good.
Not really.
That was really, really good, to be fair. And I'm not massively into rappers, but he's pretty good. I would debate seeing him, actually.
I would, but...
Or if he was like at Reds or something, I'd be really happy.
He's just been announced at Villa Park, if you want to go to another gig.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yep.
Has he?
Yep.
What, just him?
No, with that Scissor, the singer person
yeah,
you brought
I was
out.
going to say. Well, saying about Villa Park, do you know the other gig?
Black Sabbath.
They're back. Do you want to know the prices?
It's got to be over 100 quid.
General standing. Do you want to have a guess?
It's got to be big. It's going to be let's be honest. It's going to be Ozzy Osbourne's last gig.
He's going to die on that stage.
He could die before he gets to that stage.
Yeah.
Have
He
you seen the
can't
state of
walk,
him
can he?
recently?
Yeah.
No, he can't. He can't do anything.
No.
Surely it's going to be all.
He's a butler and everyone else just holding him through it, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, like, surely it's going to be not ad. Is it ad lib? Not ad libbed. What's the word?
Oh yeah, like
it's going to be like
and stuff.
not even that. Like they're going to play a track over the top and he's going to pretend to sing it. I can't think what that's called.
Lip sync.
Yeah, lip syncing.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know what you mean.
It's surely got to be that.
Yeah, it has to be, but yeah.
What was the price anyway?
250 quid general admission.
That's ridiculous.
450 golden circle, and I think most seats were 300 to 400 quid.
That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Like, if you're a big fan of Black Sabbath...
Oh, I've got to say, though, all Metallica. I mean, they're supporting them. Like,
oh, are they?
Fair play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough, actually.
There's a few too.
It's like a mini festival at that point, then,
It is kind of, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, for me, it's one of those that really... Like, if Black Sabbath and then Metallica were headline, I'd be like, it's more worth it. Just because of how Ozzy is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's not really worth it, is it? I mean, it is to see him on stage with Black Sabbath for the last time, yeah. But
it's not going to be that worth it.
Yeah.
It's not going to... You know... Like,
That's what I mean.
His performance isn't going to be up to the standard of a £250 ticket.
No, exactly. So,
we might eat some bats.
He might eat some bats,
He might eat some bats.
COVID-25, there you go.
Oh my God. Starts in... Birmingham, to be fair. I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, but I think lots sort of happen on the music scene. We've basically, I mean, Inhaler, Kendrick, Black Sabbath. What else happened musically?
I don't know.
Oh, Taylor Swift got booed as well at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see
fully
that.
respect that. No, I'm joking.
It's one of them though. It wasn't. I don't even. I haven't really looked at the Super Bowl.
Oh, there you go. Actually, no. Whilst we are on the topic of Super Bowl and everything, audience, this is our poll. Okay, forget me and Mitch and everything.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, go on, say it. Say it.
Just the numbers of attendance at the Super Bowl compared to any football.
Yeah, the amount of Americans, right? If you're American listening to this and you seem to think that the Super Bowl is the biggest thing on the planet, listen to this. There was more people at the 2019 EFL Cup final between Portsmouth and Sunderland in League One than there was at your biggest event in America. Have that. Smoke that, eh? Have that.
I will say, in the arena, yes, but in views, it had 126 million viewers.
Type in World Cup final. Type in Champions League final.
Super Bowl 2025 attendance was
FA Cup final.
Views. I'm not going off the number of people in the attend. Okay, how many people were attending 2024 one? 61,629 people attended Super Bowl 2014. I think that one was though.
Yeah.
And attendance in ground.
I think it was like 72,000.
I want to know. Oh, so there you go. 65,719 people attended the 2025 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How many people attended what? What event do you want me to go for?
Portsmouth versus Sunderland, 2019.
Versus Sunderland.
The final at Wembley. I know Wembley holds more. I know you're going to be like, oh yeah, Wembley holds more than the Super Bowl. But go on. 85.
For the Checker Trade Trophy.
Yeah.
85,021
There you go. And I know Wembley holds more than the stadium, fair enough. But now go off viewers for the Super Bowl viewers on watching it on TV to like the World Cup final or whatever it is in football. Like the Super Bowl is the World Cup final. It is the same equivalent, isn't it?
No, it's like
it'd
be like the Champions League.
Well, Champions League, yeah, but
no, it wouldn't. It'd be like
it's the biggest event.
It would be like the FA
in American
Cup.
football.
Yeah.
No, so therefore it would be the World Cup final.
But it's only American teams, so it'd be like the FA Cup. It'd be like a final. Oh, it's not the same though, is it?
Yeah, but if you're going in the sport, what's the biggest event in NFL? It is Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So therefore it is the World Cup final because that's the biggest event in football.
If you're going off that, then yeah. Okay.
There you go. And I'll argue it. To be fair, do Champions League. I bet it's better. I bet you it's more. I bet you more people watch like a derby between Liverpool and United.
There's not solid numbers, but it's saying 126 million people viewed it.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, that is.
Yep. Still good. Still good.
What do you want me to go for? The World...
Yeah.
World Cup. What year was the World Cup?
2022, I think. Messi World Cup. Messi, Argentina, France.
World Cup
Qatar.
final.
Here we go.
Views.
In Christmas.
2022?
2022, yeah. Go on. So wait, what was the Super Bowl?
126 million.
Okay.
The match played at the Lusail Stadium in Lusail, Qatar. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. On the 18th of December 2022, the Qatar National Day was a contest between Argentina and defending champions France, with a record 1.5 billion people watching on televisions. The final became one of the most widely viewed and watched sporting events in history. For purposes, I'm just going to put Champions...
Do Champions League as well. I mean, if you go in big event to big event of
final.
The biggest event of the sports, I mean, it crushes NFL, doesn't it? American football. So there you go. Have that.
The Champions League final. I'm not getting this properly. This was just a quick one that I found. Champions League final, 400 million viewers.
There you go.
So it's
still more.
Even double that.
That's what I mean. It's still bigger.
I'm going to go back again.
Oh no.
FA
Cup final. Do you know what? Even just do like
worldwide.
Liverpool United as well. I bet it's still more. We're doing full stats today. Shrimp stats. There you go. That's what it'll be called. Shrimp stats.
I'd be interested to see rugby as well, actually, with the Six Nations on at the minute.
Yeah, rugby Six Nations.
Oh, actually, hold on. That's come up right now. Dramatic Six Nations final. Coverage of England versus France.
Yep.
This was from a day ago, so they're not actually sure. They think it's at 4.3 million, but they think it's going to rise to above 5 million views. So nowhere near, but you know, it's one of them. Isn't it? So they reckon 96 million viewers of the FA Cup. So that's the closest comparison yet.
Yeah.
96 million viewers of the FA Cup, which is specifically an England Cup.
Yeah.
Versus the Super Bowl.
It's the oldest football tournament, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In the world or just in England?
Possibly in the world. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
But I mean, still going off it, like it's pretty close to it.
Yes.
Not bad.
I mean, going off that, where they announced the Super Bowl as this worldwide event.
Yeah, exactly.
It only just beats the FA Cup, which...
And imagine having someone like a massive, Kendrick Lamar and everything.
It would be like that, yeah. Imagine that. It would be like having... Yeah, that sounds crazy, isn't it? That does sound crazy when
Whereas,
you put that.
like, Champions League does, like Dua Lipa played and stuff like that.
But it's not the main event.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to have that. You take that away... That defeats a lot of the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It does. People tune into the Super Bowl
for the halftime show and the adverts at the halftime show.
Yeah.
I've got another question. Sorry, I'm proper Googling here. How much does it cost to get an advert on the Super Bowl?
What, for us?
I did think about this. Is
It's
it bad?
It's
so bad. I was thinking. I saw the one that
Imagine.
Yee put on, who's Kanye
that's
West.
a whole different story.
We're not going to talk about him. He's tweeted some mad stuff.
Yeah,
recently.
go and have a look at his Twitter.
If you want to look at that yourself, go ahead. We're not touching that.
No,
we are keeping out of that.
No.
But no, he basically put on an advert where it's him getting his teeth whitened or something, or like sat in a dentist chair and he spoke for about 30 seconds to an hour to a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, how much would it cost?
Kanye West.
Oh, he's actually looking at it.
Super Bowl commercial 2025 cost. Am I going to get the cost?
It's going to be something like 50 grand, something stupid like that. No, actually more than that, maybe. Even just for like a 30-second slot. I don't actually know. I haven't got a clue about this. I'm just guessing.
Oh, and apparently in that shirt he was wearing a Nazi shirt in that.
Oh,
clip.
God.
I'm not even going to touch on that. I don't care about Kanye West. I just want to find out how much.
No, but if you do care about Kanye West, go and have a look at his Twitter account. There you go.
Super Bowl 2025 cost of advert.
Here we go.
For a 30-second slot, $8 million.
Yeah, I was going to say I was way off.
30
50
seconds.
grand. Yeah, that's mental, isn't it?
It's bad. I
think we're a bit shy.
Yeah, I was looking at the Kanye West one. I was like, I wonder how much it would be just to get like a second. And I was like, a second wouldn't be enough. What about 3 seconds of just the Talking Shrimp logo popping up?
Yeah, imagine that. We'd have to pay like a mil.
It would still probably be about 5-6 mil, I reckon.
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
Ridiculous, that is.
Yeah.
US dollars. There you go.
But if you want
That's
to
how much money there is in the world.
Put our logo somehow, or like even like streak across the Super Bowl pitch next year.
No, we're not doing
Something
that.
like that.
What I was thinking then after that was, I wonder how much it would be to get it in a football ground on like an advertising board.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah.
Imagine
I
that
think
at the
it's a
town
lot.
ground. Imagine that at the town ground.
The town ground, choose like a smaller,
That'd be cool.
smaller thing.
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
be
I'd
as
like
much.
it at the town ground, wouldn't we?
It's probably like
You know.
you probably have to pay like £200-300 for a season, I'd imagine,
I'm happy with that.
just to have a logo.
Yeah.
Okay. Right then, Okay, let's do some market research on you
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
You want to do that? Excellent.
Yep.
Name me a banner that's around the Shrewsbury Town football ground right now.
Shropshire Star.
Okay. Have you ever Googled Shropshire Star?
Yeah.
Okay. It's because of that advert?
No, I mean, I live
Exactly.
in Shrewsbury.
Name me another one then that you'd never heard
Actually,
of before.
I did Google one. It was down by us a couple of years ago. I think it was a graphic design firm.
Okay, cool.
That was a couple of years ago, but that's the one that I can remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Think of how many boards are around the ground.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone who's advertised that.
I don't care. It looks cool.
It does look cool, but
And to, like-
you're not gaining
Yeah,
from
but
it really.
it is your board. Like we could take that and we could use that after.
Yeah, okay, on that
Do you know what I
respect.
mean? Like,
but no,
you could.
you say take it. We'd have to pay to get it made in the first instance. So that'd probably be another
Yeah,
£100.
but it's still us. Like we could take it away after and we'd still have it.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
It's still a cool concept. Like, you know,
We need a logo before that, mate.
we need a logo. And
need
it's
a logo.
coming
Hopefully soon.
soon. But I hope that everybody here has a lovely Valentine's Day this week.
Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
Enjoy
isn't it?
yourselves, okay? Me and
Coming up.
Mitch will. We're going on a date.
Do you-
Aren't we? Didn't even say yes.
We got a cinema
Mitch,
booked.
will you be my Valentine?
No. You've already
Didn't
got a
answer
Valentine,
me.
mate.
Didn't want to be my Valentine.
I will leave you on red, mate.
Viewers, if you want to be my Valentine, I'll take applications.
Applications?
Yeah, I'll do pretty much anything but
Oh, God.
wash up. So,
Do you know what? I like doing the washing up.
well, it's too late now because you said no.
I'm not doing it for you.
I'm gonna bring my washing up to you. This was my Valentine's Day, mate.
Oh, not-
Have that
Not.
washing up bowl.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you
Fair.
go. What do you mean? What do you think I meant?
When you said bring you washing up, I thought you meant like you were going to bring me clothes. Like that's all
Does you
washing up.
wash up? Does you wash up, boy?
Whilst we were on about
He
football
does
and
nothing,
that sort
boy
of stuff,
does nothing. Sorry.
an ick. And it's
Ick of
one
the
that
week.
can follow over into the Super Bowl and football.
Break into a car for a fucking dash cam. There's an
Yeah,
ick.
that is a fucking
Sorry,
ick.
continue.
Ick of the week is wearing a football shirt, or I'm going to say for the American viewers, a jersey
Jersey.
over the top of a hoodie or jumper.
Oh,
That is an ick.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. But then I've done it and it is quite nice. Like it's still you wearing shirt. It's
Just wear the.
I'm not against
I kind
it.
of get it if you want to show off that you've got the shirt, the football shirt on as colours to
but then
represent.
you still want to be warm and stuff like. Yeah, I kind of get it.
I kind of get it,
and I've
but
done
just
it.
wear it underneath.
Yeah, what's the point then?
Yeah, well, layers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
agree,
get
but,
it. I
like,
get.
you can't
there's
see
a
it,
flip
so
side.
what's the point
there's
in
a,
wearing-
There's a flip side. I
Yeah,
get
there
that.
is a flip. I will say something. Grown ass men,
Oh.
who have
You're gonna take a one that I had ready for another
who
time.
have a name on the back of their
Literally,
football shirts.
that is another ick I've got
There
right
you
down
go.
here.
Yeah, I will say
Over
that.
the age of 18 with a name on the back of
Yeah,
a
because
football
if you're
shirt.
like 40, 50 and you've got a geezer who's playing up front, he's 25
and
or
you,
whatever.
oh,
and
you
you're
mean?
like,
Oh, yeah.
what?
Yeah. So
Do you know what I mean?
let's use like okay, you're like a 45-year-old man. You've got like Darwin Núñez 9 on the back of
Exactly,
your shirt,
mate.
and you go to a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that? I don't know. Is that an ick?
To wear it, I think. Yeah.
Is it worse
Well, no,
the lower
I-
you get down? Like the lower the leagues you go. So say you're watching like I'm sorry to use Accrington as an
I
example.
see what you're
You're like a 50-year-old man who's going to watch Accrington Stanley play, and you've got Sean Wally.
Yes,
7
yeah,
on
I'll
your
agree
back.
with that because I think if you're
Sean Wally as an
like,
example.
if you have an older person, so let's say I wore a Zidane France like retro shirt, that's cool. That's the opposite to it. Do you know what I mean? If it's a younger player than you, it's a nick, but if it's older, it's sound.
I've never thought of it like that, but I
Do you know
kind
what
of
mean?
agree.
Yeah, if I wore
Yeah.
growing up and I wear like a Gerrard shirt or whatever or something like that, I'm like, oh, it's fine.
So at
you know
what point does it? There's a very
Well, it's your
line.
age, isn't it? There is a fine line.
There's a fine line.
Yeah.
A very thin, fadey line.
Yeah,
where,
so let's say I'm 26, you're 27.
yeah. Could
So-
you? Sorry, go on. You carry
No,
on.
just because if you can wear Jordan Henderson on the back of your shirt, but you can't wear Alex McAllister.
Yeah, no. See, there's a fine line there because I'd still think it'd be weird wearing Jordan. I don't know. Actually,
Yeah,
I
but-
quite like wearing a Jordan.
Well, that's what I
Henderson
mean.
shirt. It'd be quite
It
cool.
technically is fine because he's
Ajax
older.
shirt with Henderson 22.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Is he 22? Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't know, something like that. But that's what I mean. The older is fine.
So then, okay, could you like? I'm sorry if this isn't your dad's days. I'm just using an example.
Yeah.
Could your dad like wear a Zidane shirt?
No.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
So when we get to our age, and
we could wear like a pellet. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Who's
like,
our age? So we'd like have like an Mbappe. Mbappe's younger than us.
That's what I mean. We can only have older from now. We can only have older than us. We like.
So you could wear like Deco or like.
Yeah.
I don't know why Deco came to my mind.
Ronaldinho. Yeah. People like that. Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Maldini, whatever. Yeah.
So it's fine for us to wear it. What happened? Okay. What about?
Oh no.
Custom shirts with like, Dad 7.
Oh nah, that's nah.
That's an ick.
Yeah, that's nah.
Dad 1.
I mean, like if it's bought for you, it's one of them, isn't it? That you haven't gone out of your way to do that.
But then how would you, if you saw that person in the ground wearing that shirt, you're not going to know that.
There is an exception. I think if your kid makes it and you're at their game and you wear like their name on your back, that's pretty cool. Like if you're related to them, that's fine. That's like the leeway. But anyone else is like, why bother with that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
So all them people you've looked at in the past, you could be really falsely accusing them that they're not there to watch their son or daughter.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like
the chances are very slim.
I was gonna say, and then you look at them, they're all wearing like.
So they should have Mamma Mia.
Yeah, that's what
Who's
I mean.
the dad? Yes.
There you go. But let us know who you'd have on your football shirt and why, and what you're doing this Valentine's Day.
And let me know if I'm a bad friend for not answering Joel.
Yeah, basically that's the poll. That is what the question would be.
We should rename our podcast to Bad Friends.
Yeah, but I think we have to spell friends correctly.
Is that spelled wrong?
No. That was a joke.
Oh.
But yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you ever so much for listening. Don't feel sorry for me with my car and everything.
I was just about to say good luck with your car, mate.
I have started a GoFundMe page, so go help out.
Hopefully it gets sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd started on OnlyFans, but alright. I'd already signed up to it. I want my money back if it's only about your car.
Oh, it's an only car fans, right? It's called Smashing Windows or something.
Oh, God. That's a great band name, by the way.
Smashing Windows.
Should we start a band? Smashing Windows. That's a good band name.
Yeah.
We should start a good band name.
First single, Dashcam.
That's a good band name too.
Dashcam.
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 Na. Dashcam.
No, you can't just sing Thunderstruck.
What?
What? Oh, did you just write that now?
Yeah.
I've got something to break to you, mate.
Oh, copyright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Talking of that song, there's a video coming out very soon where we'll be singing along to that song.
Yeah, a bit of dad rock.
Bit of dad rock. We got another
carpool again.
Carpool karaoke coming out.
Yeah.
It's not this Sunday. I don't know what's coming out this Sunday, but enjoy whatever happens.
We never know.
If you haven't watched the Shrewsbury video yet, TS Guide to Shrewsbury is out on YouTube now. Go check it out.
It's really good. We have microphones.
Yeah, we are making a mockumentary, basically like them crappy TV shows you watch on Dating TV. Yeah, like Houses Under the Hammer and all that.
Yeah.
Place Under the Sun.
If you ever wanted to live in Shrewsbury,
it's basically
now's your chance.
Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to our YouTube. Like it. Do you know what? I never do this. If you're listening to this podcast right now on Spotify, hit the 5 stars button on it. Give us 5 star. If you are listening to this and you appreciate it and you've liked it and made it this far, the least you could do for us is give us a 5 star. And follow us on Instagram, goddammit.
It's not even an opinion that it's 5 stars anymore. If you press that button, all you're doing is confirming that it's a fact.
Well, it is a fact.
That's all you're doing.
Mate, that might be one of the best things you've ever said. Confirm that this is a 5-star podcast by hitting the 5-star button on it.
Yeah. Because it is.
It is. Thank you very much for listening.
We love you lots. Have a lovely Valentine's Day. We'll send all you beautiful people love and affection.
Love always. Goodbye.
Goodbye.